Recording. Yay. So today we're going over Rachel's survey so you guys can see what it's like for the feedback and what a survey looks like for more detail. Rachel did a great job. You have what, 20 people?
I'm up to 23 now.
Look at you. How awesome. And you're getting all these emails too, which is really useful too. All right, perfect. So you got SurveyMonkey up and running. And so you have 20 contact informations. You put all of them as required, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And technically, it's 19 because I tested it. I took the survey to make sure it was working correctly.
Good stuff. Okay, perfect. By the way, I did your survey. I don't know if you saw that.
Thank you. Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, ooh, I like this idea. Ooh, this is good. It was a good survey. It really was. So quick magic for the busy Wiccan or busy witch wins.
Yeah.
Busy witch.
It cut it off for some reason.
Yeah, it's in the bottom. Answer choices in the bottom. Oh, I'm going to request to control your screen. You're still going to be able to control it too. It's just in case I click something or whatever.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move our little faces over here. Okay, perfect. Keep going down. So you know now the title of your book, which is going to be Quick Magic for the Busy Witch for now. And then if anything, if you have another idea for a title, what you could do in the future is you just take off like Easy Magic for the Busy Practitioner and put in another idea that you have. Because obviously that one's the lowest one, right?
Right.
And then keep going down. We have, as a busy witch, what types of quick magic do you want to learn about the most? You got money/abundance, and what were some of the others I would like to know? 30% others. That's awesome. Can you see the response? Yeah, responses.
Oh, there it goes.
That's cool. Hey, that was me. Okay, cool. Worshipping, keeping free of negative vibes. All of them. Okay, cool. Self-love, moon cycle, goddess magic, everyday stuff. I would have liked more information for that one.
Yeah, that's not really specific.
Oh, by the way, where's my free gift, Rachel?
I'll give it to you after this.
Okay, cool. I was like, hey, nature, weather, animals would be a good one. I love herbs and definitely protection for especially, or maybe even a boundaries one, right? A boundaries one would be good. So what I would like to do with you today, so getting that feedback, now that you have such amazing feedback, mind you, I want to mention this, especially for anyone that's hearing the recording, Rachel had a lot of doubts of doing the survey, right? She was like going crazy on the Facebook page, like, what do I do? What if they say they don't like it? And like, did you get one person that said that to you?
No.
Yeah, isn't that crazy how our inner critic like takes over?
I think I had to send out like 100 surveys to get 19 people though.
Yeah, that's super normal. That's super normal. But at least you got really good answers, right? And that was you DMing them. You put what was your technique? You put one question up on different Facebook groups, right?
Yeah, I went to a Facebook group and said something along the lines of, "Who here is a busy witch?" And then there are a bunch of people like, "Oh, it's me," or people would like it or love the post. So I'd private message the people who loved the post and responded. And I'm like, hey, I saw that you responded or liked my post on XYZ Facebook group or whatever it was. I'm a busy witch too, but I have a really busy goal. Hopefully you can help me out by taking a quick survey because I want to make a book specifically for people like us. Upon completion of survey, I'll give you a free gift of 5 free quick and easy full moon rituals. Thank you very much for your time, and then the link.
Yeah, that's awesome. You did great, by the way. Super proud of you. Definitely. You. And you did it on how many Facebook groups?
I think I did 4. Okay. There was 2 that was really small Facebook groups, but it was like used to be super active, and I chose those 2 because it was kind of around the same theme of what we're doing with Aligned Action Academy.
Good. Okay, perfect. Now, what I normally like to do, and that's fantastic, by the way, I'm super proud of you, honestly. And that was like You're definitely one of the people that got the most responses in the survey so far. So I definitely want to congratulate you. Yay! And I'm hoping you will be a force for good for everybody else, and everybody else can be like, she can do it. I can do it, right? So I'm proud of you. Now, do you have Excel, or do you like using Google Sheets?
I have something called Open Office, which is kind of like a ripoff of Microsoft Office.
Okay, we
I
can
think
use
it
that.
might have its own version of Excel.
Okay, can you open that up for us? And then I don't know if you can do the split screen thing.
Maybe.
I would have told you to export it, but it says to upgrade, so we're gonna do it the free way. Everybody else can do it too. And then you already have an outline for your book, right?
Correct.
Are you adding stuff to it now?
I've added some stuff to it, yeah.
Cool. Okay. And that's the idea. This definitely helps with writer block and stuff like that too. Like there's no way you could have writer's block if you're gonna keep getting different information on what people want and stuff like that. It's like, what do they want? What should I write? Oh, just kidding. Haha, this.
Are you able to see this? I'm not sure.
The only thing I can see is this Survey Monkey. You may have to get off the share button and then put it on the put screen if you can. It gives you like different options of what to share. Put screen. So whatever you share, even if you switch it, I can see it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Which did?
Well, I see a button that says rules, saved views,
No.
export.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop participants. Hey Donna. I'm gonna stop participant sharing and then just go ahead and click it again.
Okay.
So Donna, now that you just popped up, we're doing Rachel's survey. She had already completed the survey and has like 20 responses. So we're going through the survey little by little, and we're gonna start putting some information on an Excel spreadsheet or something, a ripoff of an Excel spreadsheet, so that we can get all the information. And then we're gonna look at her outline afterwards and see what we can do, what we can add, so that her book is like the best book possible for busy witches. Okay. I need to request remote control again. Thank you. All right, let's see if can you split the screen with like Survey Excel?
I don't use Zoom very often, so I don't know.
It's not on Zoom. It's on just your computer. Like I don't know, I have a Windows. So Windows, you can split screen. Oh, I think you only clicked Excel again, because I can only see the Excel spreadsheet, which is fine. I'm gonna play with this. Oh, did I request? I can't write. I don't know what you did, but I can't write. Technical difficulties.
Oh no.
Can you, whatever you did, the Excel spreadsheet went from like the whole screen to like half of it, but it's in the middle still. And I still can't see the survey. And when you click share, remember, you don't just click the survey, you click the screen. When you click screen, I can see no matter what you do. This is good practice for you too.
So I wonder if I have to. Well, for the Excel, that was really easy to do that. I wonder. I'll poop.
Anything?
No, I can't seem to get it to come back up.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop sharing the screen again. And I want you to click, when you click share again, click screen. And then I'm going to just remote control it if you don't mind.
Oh, screen that. Okay. I think.
Yep, much better. Okay. So let me see if I can, request remote control. Request, go ahead. Okay, perfect. Driving and listening. Got it, Donna. You got it. This is going to be, Donna, whenever you have a minute and you're not driving, let us know if you are, if you've done the survey or where are you. And if you need any help, let me know. Okay. Now, how do I get, where's the Excel so I can put it on this side?
It's at the bottom. It's like little birds. It's like
I can't see the bottom.
Oh,
okay. I only see like the chat and stuff. So there you go. Okay. No.
Oh wait.
There you go. Okay, little by little, we're getting there. Okay, cool. Okay, now we can put, we're gonna put like question, and then we're gonna put responses. Or well, we should put responses here. Okay. And now we get to go and have some fun. Haha. Is there a way to take this off? Like, is there a way to take this part off? Because obviously we're doing an export. Maybe we can just do this. Nope, that sucks. I dislike this. No. No. Oh.
Is it because I don't have Zoom full screen?
No, it's because, okay, well, we're going to move on. Okay, so for sure, we're going to go with name of book. I'm going to put like down here and take over. Oh, I don't know how to use this. Merge. No. How to merge? This is now the question.
Yeah, I don't mess with this part that often.
Insert. Merge. Do you see a merge?
Well, I think if you highlight and go to format.
Merge cells.
There we go.
Okay, so name of book is now going to be Quick Magic for the, I don't have a thumb. I'm not kidding. I like made a boo-boo. So it's going to take me longer to type today. Okay. And I'll put it here too. Quick Magic for the Busy Witch. Do you have any other ideas for any other titles or anything like that? Or we're going to stick to this one?
This one.
All right, cool. All right. And then for this one, we have what types of, oh my effing goodness. This is going to take forever. No. Okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to copy paste this over here. As a busy witch, what type of quick magic do you want to learn about the most? And then people responded with money / abundance. What is happening? Money / abundance. There you go. Not a lot of love. We have a lot of emotional, physical healing. We even have more. So I'm going to put emotional, physical healing. We got some release. I'll put it in there. What do you mean by release? I would have liked more information on what release means for you.
I didn't know what the kind of like to release, like what no longer serves you, negative emotions or negative situations. Do
you mind if I put let go here? That helps me. Okay. So like just let go of stuff. Of whatever doesn't serve you anymore. Ooh, I like that. Okay. And then people put everyday stuff. I would like for you to contact that person unless you know exactly what they're talking about. Like, what do you mean? Maybe it's like, I don't know. I would have liked some examples. Some examples.
Like everyday magic? Is that, I don't know.
Yeah. So I recommend for that person, you can check on who sent what. And just be like, hey, thank you so much for doing the survey. You wrote down everyday stuff, and I would like to know, do you have any examples of what you mean by that? I'd love to make sure that I handle each one of those, right? Make sense?
Yeah.
And then are any of these other responses, which, oh my God, this is so effing annoying. Are any of these responses calling you? Nature, weather, animals, herbs, you're like, oh my God, like I really want to self-love, moon cycle, magic. Are any of these like, yes, I want that in my book for you?
The keeping free of negative vibes, that one.
Okay. What else?
And well, I'm gonna be including moon magic, like the first response. Basically, all of that's gonna be in there.
Goddess magic. Self-love, please and thank you. I think everybody needs that. Spells to quickly do during my life. I put like, I would love, I've never even, like, I've heard of it barely, car magic, like where you do magic in the car while you're driving, or maybe you like listen, like I have music that I listen to, like money chants and stuff like that. That would be cool. Something like that that's in the car. A lot of people spend time in their car a lot. So I'm just saying, I'm gonna put car magic here for you. Just because I want to see it in your book. All right, how long do you want your spells or rituals to take? And then you got the response of, I swear, this is like crazy right now. Okay, I'll put 10. Whatever. Moving on in life.
Good enough.
You can fix this up later. So mostly everyone said 5 minutes. What was the others? Let's see what others were. Anywhere from 5 to minutes since something a bit more time to use. Yeah. I gave you the idea. I don't know if did you read my survey? I gave you the idea of maybe even doing like your title being 5-minute quick magic, or what it's like something to add 5 minutes in the title, or quick magic for the busy witch. And then normally people have like the colon, 5 minutes per spell or something like that. Just so people know the timing is that you're going to stick to 5 minutes. But I'm going to put 5 minutes here. And then I'll put up to 15 minutes. And then maybe you can even put your book, and I'm giving you ideas just to help you out. You can use them or not. Maybe you can do like 5, 10, 15-minute chapters. You get me? Like all these spells here are 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so that people can choose and how long they have. That'd be really cool. I've never seen a book like that. And I have like 2 like quick magic books, so it's perfect. What is your favorite type of
magic?
Magic. All right, I'm gonna write this one because last time that didn't work out. What is your favorite type of magic? And then people responded most with moon magic and candle magic. So it seems. Moon magic, candle magic. What was the other most popular? Crystal magic, definitely. Oh, and I didn't put nature magic. That would have been nice. Kitchen magic is great. Meh. Do you want to add love magic? I had 1.
Yeah.
Fairy, What's the others? Responses? Goddess magic, cycle magic, all of them. This person put fairy, herbal magic. Well, I guess it's kitchen magic. So they're just responding. Do you want to put fairy magic in it?
What was the percentage on that again?
It was like 2.
Yeah, probably not.
And then 1 love magic. And the others were just like pretty much saying all of them. And I put goddess magic in here. And seasonal magic. Or even holiday magic. So you decide on those, whichever one's calling to you. But tell me now, so I can write it down for you.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you want anything else like the goddess or the fairy, love magic, any of the other ones that we left behind?
Goddess.
Goddess magic.
Yeah.
or holiday magic? Because I remember you were talking about in the group. You were like, should I put the Wheel of Years in it? Are you
Yeah, I'm
gonna?
gonna include that.
Okay, so I'll put holiday magic here. So what I'm doing is yes for the feedback, but we're also putting things that you want to put in your own book. And then from this, we'll look at your outline and we'll start making sure like each one is in it. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So what do you identify yourself as? What do you identify yourself as? I feel like that's like what is it? Terminator? Identify yourself. Okay. Eclectic Witch was definitely the winner. And Pagan was the second winner. And Kitchen Magic. Wow, really? Kitchen Witch? Okay, so Eclectic Witch. So then you can figure out what was the reason that you wanted to ask this question, by the way?
Just to see what to include and what not to include.
What do you mean? Give me more detail.
There's a
Mm-hmm.
to see if I should stick to something more traditional or not.
And what was the outcome for you?
Apparently, people just want magic,
Okay,
so
cool.
it doesn't matter if it's like the original Wiccan branch of that came out in Britain. So
And this person said Christian witch. Okay, and then weather/wild witch, which I do love the wild witch. Like that one's definitely a popular one now. I think wild witch is more of a new age witch these days. Oh, you
I'm
did
not.
new age witch. New age witch would have been a good one in there, but I guess eclectic witch is a new age witch too. Okay. Well, and I noticed that you put eclectic Wiccan versus witch. That was interesting.
Well, I've talked to like a bunch of different people, and some people identify as eclectic Wiccan. Some of them are eclectic witch. So
Okay.
I guess I'll put both.
Okay. And what was your point of asking that? How long have you been practicing magic for?
Uh,
What kind of response did you want, or what were you expecting?
just to see how much like Wiccan 101 stuff I'd have to include, because I don't want it to be geared towards specifically to like 101 stuff, because there's 1,000 other books people can look at. This might make the book way too long.
For a begin, well, I think if you look into like how to write books, if you don't want it to be like a beginner book, then you at least have to write the beginner stuff like in the intro, or at least like the very small portions of it, just so that if anyone is a beginner and picks up your book, they're good to go.
Okay.
Make sense? I think that's like the rule of books. Obviously, you don't. It's a rule. It's like a pretend rule. You don't have to do it, but it's something that would help you for other readers like that pick it up and are like, "What the hell is this?" Right? So okay, so you that one, it doesn't really matter like how they answered. You were just trying to get a feel of if it's older people or people that have know about this, or if it's like beginners, so you can have to write that introduction or something.
Right.
Okay, and you got. I don't
I
see.
got people all over the place.
Yeah, I don't see all 20 responses.
I think scroll up and down. I think there's another. There we
Oh,
go.
there you go. Okay. 48. Toxic X forbidding magic. Great. 3 years, 12 years, off and on for about 20 years. Knee? What does that mean? 1 year at home, 10 years, my whole life. I see
That might have been my response.
10 years, my whole life.
No, the knee.
Oh,
The NEE. I think that was me.
got it.
I was like, I just want to make sure this works. I want to differentiate between my responses and the real ones.
Got it. 40 years, 2 months, 2 years. So I see a lot of years. It's definitely been a few years. Okay. Nothing crazy there. How much free time a week do you have on average? And what was your point of asking this question?
To make sure none of the rituals or spells were going to be too long. Because there's some that maybe 5 minutes isn't quite enough time to do it in, and I just want to make sure, I wasn't going to go way too over.
Okay. And what did this help you? What did this make you realize for you?
That people wanted to definitely have the shorter rituals, so I have something more that I can focus on.
Okay. Okay, cool. And then what would you like to learn? Quick arts and crafts. Would you like to learn quick arts and craft type ideas to use in your magic? And everybody said yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna put in. I'm gonna put quick arts and crafts here. Arts and crafts. Yes. Oopsie. No, Jasmine. Yes. Okay, cool. What would you like to see included in my book? Intended to help those with busy lives practice magic. Some talisman to carry with you. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
No idea. Thank you.
Yeah.
All magic. Not sure. Just inspirational ideas. DIY, how to make your own spells, basics of spell creation, maybe even daily spells to do, like Monday spells, Tuesday spells, etc. Something that could be done on the spur of the moment without a lot of prep work. Okay, so before I keep going, let me know which ones you like. So I'll put extras here. And then let me know which ones you're like, ooh, I'd like to add that in there, right? So DIY is arts and crafts practically, right?
Yeah.
I'll just put DIY here. That works. Did you want like a daily spells, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays? Did you plan on adding that at all? Or monthly spells or something like that?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it specific like days like that.
Oh, now you get to decide, right? Because each day has its own like magic to it.
Mm-hmm. So I'll have to think on that and see how I can add that and see if it works or not.
Okay, well, I'll put daily magic question mark, and then you can decide from there when we go on to the next step. All right, next, something that can be done on the spur of the moment without a lot of prep work. Do you plan on having that in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so do I have to add that as an extra, or is that just like an automatic for you?
That's already going to be in there. It's automatic.
Okay, just inspirational ideas. I don't know. They're gonna have inspirational ideas. Do you want to have inspirational ideas?
Well, I'll give them ideas that they can like add to their own practice if they want to. So I don't know if that really counts as inspirational ideas. Not.
I think you're gonna have inspirational rituals and spells anyways. I think what I had put somewhere. I had put that I would like to know how to make my own spells, like ideas or how to's to make your own spells. Like, you know, you can use this for this, or you can use this for this, and you know, whatever it is. So that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna add that.
I don't know what that would be called. What would you call that? DIY spells?
Maybe something like that, or spell guidelines, or I don't know.
Oh my God, Jasmine, spells and then spell guidelines. Same thing. So we'll just put both. Spells with items readily available around the house, which don't require a lot of prep work. I'm seeing don't require a lot of prep work a lot. Can I write that in here?
Yeah.
Don't require a lot of prep work. How to banish toxic people from your circle of influence, even though you have to work from them. So to ward off and protect yourself from negative energy, I also am interested in banishing friendships that have become toxic and bring negativity instead of joy to your life. Okay. So banishing negative energy and protection spells?
Yeah.
Banishing negative energy, protection spells. All magic. Thank you. Very useful.
Yeah.
Simple and basic, all types. Cool. Photo examples. Ooh, are you going to add photo examples?
I was thinking about photos. I have a friend that's into photography, but I'm not sure like what to take photos of.
The
Other than,
spells.
well, I was gonna take like pictures of like examples of altars or like little altars you can do. That's not like
Ooh,
super fancy or anything.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Step-by-step easy instructions. I think that's a given. Do you want me to add that in here?
No, it's a given.
Yeah, okay. List of common materials and spells in beginning of book. Storm magic spells. I don't seem to find many easily. That's pretty cool. Spells that can be done on the go or done on the down low, and tips on improving your magic. Ooh, tips on improving your magic sounds great. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Yeah, improving and on the down low.
What do you mean by on the down low?
Um, I've read online people want to know how to kind of like practice magic without it looking like they're practicing magic because they live with someone like their parents that don't agree or loved
Uh,
ones they don't know how to
that's actually pretty
break the news to them. So
okay.
having a full blown altar will look a lot different than having like a dish with a candle in it. You can say it's like a crafty thing, put little shells around it. They won't know that it's.
That's cool. Yeah. Like I was talking to you about earlier, now that I'm moving in with my boyfriend, he's like, like you're gonna have a nightstand, keep it on that. And I'm like, that thing's so tiny. Like, how am I supposed to pull this off? So I get that. What about storm magic spells? Do you want to include that in there?
I don't know a whole lot about it. I've never really messed with it, but a lot of people have been asking about it apparently because there was weather and storm. Wouldn't that be the same thing?
Yeah. So I'll put storm/weather magic question mark, and then you can decide from there, or we'll see
Okay.
if we can at least like include it in, and then you can take it off at the end or not. It'd be nice to have a selection of various types of magic that will help deal with stress. Oh, stress is huge. Money, abundance, relationships, and release of negativity. We already have, we didn't put love magic just because, but I think that's like a given too, in my opinion.
Mhm.
You can decide from there. And then stress magic or dealing with stress magic, stress management magic. You want to include something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll put stress management magic. I'll put love magic just because I know that's fine. No idea. Quick, easy, effective spells, but also alternative next to the ingredients because that will make it. Oh, that's true. Alternatives next to the ingredients are huge. You're gonna include
Mhm.
that?
I didn't even think about that until I saw that. Till I saw that on the survey, I was like, "Oh, that's a good point."
Yeah, for each or for some ingredients, not for each one. That's ridiculous. Quick protection magic. We have that in there. Yeah, we have that in there. Lasting great energy. Okay, cool. Short rituals and spells that don't require a lot of time and stuff. That's normal. Talismans. Are you going to add any kind of talismans or how to make talismans or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Which one are you going to do? How to make talismans?
Yeah, how to.
How to make talismans. Or how to make dream catchers is huge. That's for sure.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
add that.
How to make dream catchers. On the go rituals. Oh, can I write that on the go rituals?
Yeah.
That's definitely like a one that I definitely want to see. It all. Okay, cool. Oh, where to get supplies easy. You want to write that down? That may be difficult depending on where
Yeah.
people are. Maybe some resources in the back though, maybe like for websites and stuff.
Yeah, that would probably work. I was
Resources.
also gonna include like what you can get at Walmart. That would technically kind of work for magic. Like
That'd be
stuff
good.
you're already at Walmart. Might as well pick up whatever herbs you can get. Bay leaves.
Yeah.
If you wander into the craft section, you can get some cheap cloth that you can use for your altar,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's fantastic, honestly, especially because it's like everybody has a Walmart. Okay,
Mhm.
so which questions, now that you've already done the survey, which questions do you feel like was a given? Like you don't really need to ask that question anymore so that we can make the survey easier so that somebody else is like, oh my God, this is too many. Like now you can have less, right? Are there any
Mhm.
questions that you're like, I could take this one out now?
Um, maybe I don't know. I thought all of them were pretty
I would say
important.
this one. How long
Okay.
have you been practicing? As an example, that one I think we got so many different responses and we're not really going to use it in the book, right?
True.
So we can take that one out as an example. And then let's see what else, if we can take something out. Did you think this one was helpful, or do you feel like you already got enough information on this one to?
I got enough information.
Okay, so we're taking out question 6 and question 7. I would say leave that one, or do you feel like you're good? If anything, like it's not even just about, it's also about like maybe like you're gonna add all this stuff anyways, right?
Yeah.
So maybe now it's just seeing like putting an other for to see what other comments people may have versus giving them multiple choice. Right now we can evolve your questions. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we're playing Pokemon here. Do you think this one's necessary anymore?
No.
Okay. Is there a way that we can evolve it, or should we just take it out completely?
So taking it out, are we like redoing the survey? Is that what we're doing?
So here's, okay, let me explain. So throughout you writing the book or anything like that, you're probably going to see people in the next few weeks or months where you're like, ooh, that's a good response, or that's a good question. You know what? Let me see if I can send the survey. They're obviously one of my ideal clients, right? Or maybe even you get stuck during the book or whatever it is. It's always good for you to continuously evolve and even like keep sending this out throughout you writing the book, right? For me, even though I have a business already running and ready to go, I still send out my surveys all the time. It's just, you have to, right? At the end of Aligned Action Academy, I'll be giving you guys a survey. Why? Because I want to make sure, even though I know it's a good program, I want to see what worked for you, what didn't, and what ideas you have. Because people have different ideas. And the last question, the extras, gave you ideas that you would have never thought about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why not keep yourself open to that? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we want to we want to evolve the survey. We have great information for the like beginning portions, you writing the book. But now if you get stuck, or if you know like someone's like your ideal client, maybe they'll have a really good idea, you have something still to send them. It's not like you just like give up on surveys. Surveys is something that you have to do consistently. Even after your book is written, you send them surveys on how the book do. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a reason that we have different updates and, you know, first version, second version, additions, right? So surveys are a part of life.
So how long would I keep this one active then?
You can already, I always recommend keeping them active in general,
Okay.
but maybe you want to start evolving the questions or taking some out so you get more answers. Because you said out of like 100 people, you got like 19 responses, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you take off the questions, can you see how many people clicked on it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can see.
Go ahead.
Oh,
So here's what I recommend, that you get a Bitly account. Even it's like a free thing, right? Have you heard of Bitly?
I have not.
Okay, so I'm going to open it up for you really quickly. Bit.ly. So Bitly is a free program where you're going to be able to create a link from something. So I'm going to put sign up for free here for you. Hopefully it doesn't ask like a gazillion and one questions. Get started for free. Can I click Facebook?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. Continue as Rachel. I am now Rachel. Hello. Okay. I'm going to put other. I can't even read some of this. Submit. Okay, cool. So now you click this little create button, and then with that survey link that you've been sending out, you put it here. And what's going to happen is you're going to have a new link that you can send people, and you're also going to see how many clicks you get. So you're going to be able to see from those 100 people how many clicked the link to check out the survey, how many people didn't, right? And then you get to see like maybe they didn't finish the survey because it was too long. So maybe you want to shorten the questions, right? Or make it easier for them somehow. Does it make sense? Because it's not just like they saw the thing and didn't even open it. Some of them probably did, and they were like, oh, this is too long, or oh, it asked for my name and email. Make sense? So it's about making sure the survey is on point and also making sure you're asking like specific questions that are great for what you need it for. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I recommend that you take out some of the questions or evolve some of the questions and that you do this, that you give them like a Bitly view link so that you can see how many people are clicking on it and how many people are answering it, so that you can see like, oh, maybe it's too long. You know, what else could it be? And then you can ask people like, hey, I think you clicked on it. If you did, can you let me know like what happened that you didn't finish it? And then you get to learn how to make better surveys along the way. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna do that. Can you get out? Oh, I'm behind on time, but that's fine. Can you get out the outline that you have created for your book? If you want, we can like stop sharing so you can go look for it and then you can press share again.
I think it's on my, like, not my laptop, but my computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So here's what I would like you to do then in the Facebook group. Now that we have, like, we got everything, we put it down on what you want to use, what you're not going to use. The next step is to name your title, right?
Mhm.
And you may still do like a lot of publishers, whenever you do work with the publisher, they give you a colon and you have to write something after it. So maybe you can start figuring out what that's going to be like. And then you create the whole intro, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. And in each chapter, you decide what each one's going to look like. And then from each one of these, you put, well, the moon magic is going to go in this chapter. The self-love magic is going to go in this chapter. The protection spells are going to go over here. I'll put some photos of this. Ooh, maybe I could use some DIY spells here, right? And then you start creating this outline that slowly but surely grows. The more that you add into it, you're like, oh, you know what? Those 5 free gifts of moon magic that I sent out to everybody, I'll put that in the book, right? Let's put that in this chapter under moon magic. And now you're creating chapters automatically, and it's going to look like a mess in the beginning, but you're starting right. And that's what I want, right? And then I know that you're still writing the book. Our goal is, this was supposed to be week 8 for us. Are you done with have you been writing the 400 words per day? Are you getting good at it?
Unfortunately not. Since I was working 53 hours a week, plus trying to mess with the house on the weekends.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
I got like part of a chapter done.
Part of a chapter?
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least you're doing this, and you're still on point with Aligned Action Academy, so I'll keep giving you that. You're amazing.
Thank you. I'm trying.
You're succeeding at the moment. If anything, and I know that I have the same problem, is saying no is something that maybe you want to add in the book just because you know it's an issue for you.
Yeah, I was going to talk about like boundaries and priorities and saying no in the book, because I think that's also another reason why people don't have a lot of time to do anything, is because, well, they can't say no to their husband, they can't say no to their kids, they can't say no to their friends, they can't say no to work, or
I would actually put that as like one of the first chapters. That's definitely a huge one, even before you get into the spells. It's a good one. Definitely.
Yeah, I was kind of debating. It was like, should it be first? That might scare people away. Should it be last?
Well, here's what I would, I want to see the outline. So you put it in the Facebook, and I recommend doing the boundaries and priorities thing if you're asking me first, just because it's something that if they read in the beginning, then they may prioritize your book more. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. If you put in the back, people never really read the back. So you want to motivate people to keep moving forward with your book from the get-go. Make sense?
Yeah.
So here's something I recommend. You put that outline that you're going to remake now, because now you have all these survey questions and now you're feeling good. You're feeling like, oh my God, my book, is almost ready to be written. Like, I know people want it. Now you have better confidence. So see how the survey helps with like a bunch of other things besides just helping you with research, right? That's freaking great. And now what you get to do is you get to recreate your outline, make sure all of this is in it in the way that you want, share it in the Facebook group. And then, you know how the survey that I have for Aligned Action Academy, you saw my outline and I explained each week in it.
Yeah.
One thing that you can do that I highly recommend that's very useful is now you put that outline in your survey, and you tell people what they think of that and what they recommend to make it better. And then that'll help them be like, oh, you know what? I would want the priorities to be in the front, or the priorities to be in the back, or for resource, you put a resources area, or whatever it is. Make sense? Now they get to see what you're writing and they get to give you ideas. And I recommend doing that consistently, even sharing whenever you write a chapter and you're like, oh, this is like an amazing chapter, share that with people. And there's a way for you, even if you think it's amazing, and it is amazing, to make it better. There's always a way to make it better, right? So, and then you get ideas on how to make the other chapters better. So getting feedback from other people is always huge throughout your journey. Don't do it all day long, and don't forget that you have your own feedback, of course, right? But you are writing this for the masses. So it's a good thing to get feedback from them, and then you look at it and decide on if you want it or not. And that's something I asked you consistently throughout this survey. Which ones do you want to use and which ones don't you want to use that you found out, right?
So for the newer surveys, would I choose completely different people to send those to, or
You
like
can,
the same?
you want to send it to the same people? You can do that. You can
Okay.
also you can send it to the same people, or you can send it to new people as well. Make sense? But now you
Yeah.
have all these people's emails. So you can be like, hey, I evolved the survey from the amazing questions you gave me. Thank you so much. Can you relook at the survey and tell me what you think now? You know? So that'd be cool.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions for me? Or do you feel like now you get it? You get the whole point of the survey. You got good feedback. Yay.
Yeah, I think I did it.
Okay, cool. All right, Donna, I know that you are just listening and that you're in the middle of something else. So if you want, message me later and I will totally help you out. I know that you had to do the Facebook groups, so let me know. And Rachel, thank you. I appreciate it. You're always on point, even though you haven't been showing up the last few times. I know you've been moving and you had no Wi-Fi and the whole thing, but I always appreciate you're like always on top of it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to stop the recording. Bye, ladies.